Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio everybody. What is going on? It is Gale right here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. And today we are going to be taking a look at the new banners that have come to Danmemo. Of course, it is the NOOOO War or Sword Oratoria 11 gacha banners. These units are very interesting, and the more I have thought about it over the last couple of days, I do think they are the definition of amazing bait, honestly. Specifically, Lafia and Ahmed, to me, are some of the most interesting units on these banners. Now, of course, if you guys go on to enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel for more Danmachi and Danmachi Memoria Freese content, and let me know if you guys did do the one multi I told y'all to do, as well as the ticket, which we are going to be doing in today's video. Let me know what you guys end up getting. Hopefully you guys got some good units, and hopefully that you didn't have to go too deep in, and hopefully you guys didn't go too deep in. Remember, the anniversary is only a month and a half away. We're way too close to the anniversary. Y'all better be saving up your iris like I am. Look at my iris count. We do be big saving around these streets, all right? So without further ado, let's get into the should you summon. So first and foremost, let's take a look at the promise banner featuring Lafia and Ray. Along with these two units, you can also pull Ahmed as well, but on the guaranteed steps, you will only get Lafia or Ray. So Ahmed is just an extra 4-star that they put on the banner, so that there is a third 4-star you can basically get on the non-guaranteed pulls. If you take a look at all the way down in the 11 draw gacha banner, just generally, right, you will see that there are no other 4-stars. These banners are always set up like this, where, you know, if there's 4 units, one of the other units will come over to the other banner and one unit will go to the other banner, basically. So in this situation, Ahmed is on this banner, and the other banner with Lefilvis and Ahmed will have Ray as well. So basically it's their way of, you know, getting the rates up to 3% and having 1% for each adventure and then 1% for an assist, basically. So yeah, I mean, the fact that Ahmed is on this banner is really good, to be quite honest, because I personally think that Lafia and Ahmed are the only units I would personally want to go for. And the reason why I would go for Lafia is because of the Magic Fire Rush team with Alize. If you have Hero Festa Alize, Lafia is a fantastic option, in all honesty, especially because if you don't have Vesta, right? I think the problem with a lot of people is with that team, right, is that people don't have Vesta, and as a result, not everybody can make that sort of Magic Rush team that, you know, you see the top players like Pew, myself, and other players running consistently in the top ranks, as well as in familiar war games. So having Lafia here is a very interesting decision by the team. I would have preferred it if it was a little bit earlier, so that, you know, a lot more people could summon for it without having to worry about the anniversary. But that's something y'all have to do, because this is something that actually somebody in my Discord said, like, these guys are great units for existing teams, but the anniversary is going to bring out a huge level of power creep. So it's a decision you have to make. Do you want to take the risk and make a really strong team right now with an existing team, or do you want to save up your iris and go for a really strong future team, which we know will power creep the current meta, right? So that's something for you guys to consider as well. But let's take a look at this Lafia and why we say that she's such a great unit. So her special arts is Arc's Ray Force, Foes Ultra Fire Magic Attack with Temporary Grade Magic Boost and Ultra on God Rate, so really good abilities there. She also removes status buffs and HP regen effect, which is great going up against stall. Self 60% MP heal and plus 4 actions of high fire magic attack plus 40% per each self magic buff skill, and ultra on god rate on foes and 20% MP heal on self. Really good skill. They're not bad at all. Good special arts for war games and any sort of like AoE PvE content, to be honest. Her first combat skill is Motus Anima. Allies fast avoid KO ×1 only when HP is greater than 10%, removed when HP is less than 10%, and magic agility fire attack damage plus 40% for 1 turn, and self magic agility fire attack damage plus 60% for 4 turns. So let's dissect this first before we go into the additional actions. So first and foremost, that top part is the most important part for the Magic Rush team, because what you're doing is you're basically setting up that survival KO effect in case you run into an issue where the opponent will rush you and try and get a lot of damage out of you on that first turn, or even the second turn, basically, right? So that if, you know, you're going second on the second turn, you can survive with this KO effect, presuming you didn't, you know, break through it in the first turn itself. Overall, this is the reason why we take Vesta into the Magic Rush team, along with the fact that she can strip away any sort of debuffs on herself, on the team at the end of the turn. And that's where Vesta is a little bit better than Lafia. The rest of the kit for Lafia, right, the support ability is I think a little bit worse than Vesta. I think Vesta's ability to strip away any sort of debuff is a little bit better here. I think I want just give me 1 second. I want to double check Vesta and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to Vesta. So let's scroll all the way down in the album. And let's go over here. Beautiful. So if we go over to status, right? So the skill we use here is basically the allies fast removes STR magic agility, endurance, dexterity debuffs, and STR magic and fire attack damage plus 35% for 1 turn and avoids KO. So basically what you're doing here is instead of the first part, you basically are using the second part, and you're also effectively getting an extra 5% magic, fire, and agility basically, or I think it is STR, sorry, STR. So that's the thing with this Lafia. Really good unit though, still very good unit nonetheless. It is agility, sorry, I was right, it was agility and not STR. So yeah, she's still a really good unit and a really good alternative to Vesta, but that's something to consider when you're deciding between Vesta and Lafia, assuming you have Vesta. If you don't have Vesta, Lafia is a good option. Definitely worth at least getting 1 copy of, at least in my personal opinion. Her second skill, Cord Credence, is foes super fire magic attack damage plus 40% per each self magic buff skill, and ultra on counter rate, endurance minus 40%, and damage received attack type all targets plus 40% for 4 turns. Really solid skill, especially if you tag alongside the additional action that she has here, mid fire magic attack damage plus 40% per each self magic buff skill, and ultra on guard rate on foes, and 20% MP heal on self. It's really good. And the fact that she gives herself 20% MP heal on self on that first skill, right, on the additional actions at least, what that means is that you can pretty much recover enough MP that down the fight, let's say you're going up against stall potentially, right, you can reuse this first skill as well because she's getting the MP back basically. So that's also really good because of course 232 MP is very good, very heavy honestly. Her final skill, Aureola. We'll go with Aureola. What are these names, man? Quarite. Alright. Single target super fire magic attack damage plus 60% per each self magic buff skill, and ultra and guard rate, and 20% MP heal on self. So that's decent. Nothing too crazy. I would say that the third skill is alright. Even in PvE contents, it's not crazy because it's only 60%. But still decent enough. Come on, look at this wood ripple on Ahmed. It's wood ripple. Like, come on. Why does she have such hard names to pronounce, whereas this one is so easy, man? Come on. All right, let's take a look at Ahmed here before we go on to Philvis in the other page. But Ahmed is a balanced type unit. Her special arts is Dia Fratel, ultra water magic attack with temporary grade magic boost, ultra on guard rate, removes status buffs, removes curse and ailment cure. The curse part, we don't have that many. We actually don't even, I don't think we have any curse unit as far as I recall. Maybe like 1 or 2, maybe units like Dix and maybe Revis, but outside of that there's nobody. And even then Dix is a single target unit. I don't think he inflicts curse, at least from memory he doesn't at least. But yeah, this is kind of useless. It's good in PvE contents I guess, but outside of that not really. Ailment cure is good though. 100% HP heal, which is really good, and then avoids KO times 1 when HP is greater than 1%. So you pair that together, right, the 100% HP heal and the KO survivability, that is an insane special arts, a really ridiculous special arts for sure. Her first combat skill is Ripward Wave, foes fast super water magic attack with ultra and counter rate, foes STR magic agility, water res minus 40%, and we'll talk about that in just a second, and self 4 actions of mid water magic attack with high critical rate on foes and 10% MP heal, and null ailment times 1 on allies. She gives herself MP heal, which is fantastic. Bistort Rain is allies fast magic water attack damage plus and P-res plus 50%, and damage received attack type all in single targets minus 35% for 1 turn, and null M attacks times 1 and 40% HP heal and status debuff plus 3 turns. This is really good. Overall, the way they've set up this unit and with what she's capable of doing, I think she's going to be a really good unit for first and foremost stall. But I also think that the way they've set her up with all the water attack damage supportability, the water res down and everything, I'm not gonna lie, I think it is looking more and more likely that water is going to be the anniversary. I think this unit will be something that will be used alongside that Hero Festa water unit that will inevitably be coming out, right? So I think that that's something for us to take a look at, and this is the reason why I'm saying that this Ahmed is looking very, very tasty in all honesty. Wood Ripple, Foe Super Water Magic Attack with Temporary Grade Magic Boost and Ultra on God Rate and Allies, removes Curse and Ailment Cure. Fantastic skill there, nothing too crazy. I say fantastic skill in a very jesty way. That is nothing crazy, honestly. It is really just the middest of mid, honestly. Wood Ripple is something you need to ignore because her first two skills is what you're going to look at. She's most certainly a War Games unit. Ray, Songbird of Salvation Ray is at MLB. We'll go look at MLB. She is a magic assist, by the way, so keep that in mind. Thunder Res and Penetration Rate minus 25% for foes, and allies Endurance P Res M Res plus 15% and 20% or 20 MP heal per turn. Now, this is a must-have for any player that is running a PvE Thunder team. 100%. You have to go all the way if you are running a Thunder PvE team. Now that they're starting to introduce these minus 25% assists, it is most likely going to be the case where you're gonna need to run, you're gonna need to start pulling for these units, because that 5% will make a huge difference. And if you didn't get a unit like, say for example, Argonaut, and you're running like a minus 15% Thunder Res, it is high time you might need to start switching and considering to switch towards some of these units, because that 10% difference will be exponential when you look at Record Buster or any other PvE content like Familiar Rush or Familiar Royale. So that's something to bear in mind. So Ray is a kind of must-have for Thunder players, I would say. When we do get the light version, the light res down version or something like that, for light team, then you might want to consider that. And stuff like that's going to be something you'll have to start considering, basically. Alright, Philvis Chawa. Now, this is a R single target unit for the banner, M attack type. Her first skill and her special arts, I should say, is a single target Ultra Thunder magic attack damage plus 90% per each self magic buff skill, and Ultra critical rate and allies magic 120%, and increase SA gate charge gain by 33% for 3 turns. I'm not gonna lie, the first half up until the allies magic 120% is great. I do think that the SA gate charge gain should have been something else though. It should have been probably 90% thunder attack damage up. Honestly, I don't know why they went for SA gate charge gain. It's not bad, but I think there's so many units and supporting units, and not only just supporting units, but other key units that do it on their combat skills. So for me personally, I think that's a bit of a misplay from them, honestly. I think that should have been something else. That is the only reason why I'm not a big fan of this Philvis, to be quite honest. I think her special arts additional effect should have been way better. Otherwise, the rest of her kit is good. The rest of her special arts kit is really, really good. Combat skill, Maze's Pain. First skill is a single target fast mid thunder magic attack with ultra critical rate, STR magic minus 40%, and damage received attack type single target damage plus 30% for 4 turns. Really good. Self 4 additional actions of mid thunder magic attack damage plus 40% per each magic buff skill, and ultra critical rate of foe, and status buff plus 2 turns on allies. Really, really good additional action. No issues there. Bloody Gehenna is self fast increase SA gate charge gain by 100%, and magic dexterity and thunder attack damage plus 60% for 1 turn. So you can basically extend it with her additional action, so that's a-okay. And allies 30% HP heal, 30% HP regen, M-res and P-res and M-res 30% for 3 turns. Very solid second skill. Third skill, Dead Lightning, is super thunder magic attack damage plus 90% per each self magic buff skill, and ultra critical rate, and removes STR buffs. Really good third skill. Very, very solid. Honestly, she's really good in terms of her main kit. She's really good. Another thing to note is that because she has so much ultra critical rate across her board, right? This makes a lot of sense. 50% additional critical damage is really, really solid. So overall, Philvis is not bad. I just feel like her special arts could have been a little bit better. Just a little bit better. All right, now let's do the ticket and let's see what we get, because if I don't get Lafia or Ahmed, I might have to go on to their main banner. And anyways, if I don't get both on this ticket, I will have to do a multi on one of their banners anyways, to be honest. So we're starting off with Belle. Please go all the way. If I can get two in this banner, this would be fantastic. Belle, again, Finn. All right, let's see. Asfi. No, that's not what I need. Chigusa. Come on, give me the rainbow. Give me 2 in 1. Just like you did for episode Freya part 2. Give me 2 in 1. Please. Game. Okay, doesn't seem like that's gonna be happening. I think it's the final one. Let's see what we get here. Please be Lafia or Ahmed. I think that's Ray. I mean, I'll take the assist. It is an assist, and it'll be a handy assist in the future, to be fair. But I'm gonna have to use my iris. I am gonna have to use my iris for the first multis on both banners. Please just give me Ahmed and Lafia, or just give me Ahmed. I don't mind if you just give me Ahmed. I think that the reason why I'm frothing at the mouth for Ahmed is purely because of what it could potentially be for the anniversary. Honestly, that's the reason why I want to try and get this Ahmed if possible. Please go all the way. No, you're not going all the way. Hestia, please. Garrett. Now remember, these guys are non-time limited as well, by the way. Their rerun will actually also happen before the anniversary as well, because before the anniversary they like rerunning every banner that's come out in the last year basically, so that's also something to bear in mind. And also on top of that, the ticket gacha will update. Oh my god, I got Ray again, but this is off banner, this is non-guaranteed. That is insane. +1 Ray already. That's insane. Come on. That's I think that's Ahmed. That has to be Ahmed, right? No, I will protect. I mean, I know in the context, I know why it's Philvis, but like, come on, man. All right, let's see what we get here. Please don't be another Ray. Imagine if it's another Ray. I won't believe it. I will not believe it. But as I was saying, the anniversary will update the ticket gacha. First and foremost, you will get a ticket gacha update, and we will also get a rerun for this banner right before the anniversary as well, because they rerun every banner in the anniversary. So that's something to bear in mind. All right, let's see what we get here, please. You know what, game? If you want to give me another 4-star extra like you did on the other banner, please do. Please do. Oh, wait, it is a Ring of Light together. I think that's Lafia. But it's non-guaranteed. What is happening? What is this luck? +1 Lafia as well. I got +1 Lafia on her. Okay, sure, buddy. Sure. I really want to get Ahmed. I really want to get Ahmed though, man. Frick. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna probably not go for Ahmed. I'm gonna just save up. I'm gonna regret it though, I know, because if I can get one copy right now, it might be worth it, honestly, in the long run. Or I could just wait until the rerun. I think I'm gonna wait till the rerun. I'm not summoning anymore. I'll wait till the rerun and try again then. But yeah, let me know what did you guys end up getting in your multis, or you know, your ticket multi. Hopefully you guys got something good and tasty in there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel for more Danmachi and Danmachi Memoria Freese content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.